Yeah, this liquor got me feeling pretty, I can't even front. Connected to a higher power, I don't need a blunt. I got options, baby, trust me, I don't mean to stun. I send a nude to a hoe that I don't even want. Ain't feeling you, but I can feel the liquor kicking in.
Hello everybody, my name is China. Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming back to y'all with a brand new video today. And I sure hope you can't hear the stomping that's on top of me right now. So in case anybody hasn't noticed, I am in a different background. It's a different scenery going on. That is because I moved. Finally, me and my son are out of my mama's house. I moved with my baby Diddy, aka my boyfriend, clearly. And yeah, now that I have a permanent babysitter, even though he's not really a babysitter because that's his damn dad, but I can record more often because there's somebody to watch Damari for me. So I will give y'all an apartment tour soon, but I'm gonna make sure that I have furniture because ain't none of y'all hoes gonna come up on here trying to make it seem like Big Chai don't got no furniture. That's what we're not gonna do. Okay, so now, ooh. So now on to the title of this video. I feel like anybody who is thinking about starting a lip gloss line, currently has one, debating whether or not it's right for them, if this is the right move or whatever, I feel like you should watch this video because it might be a little bit helpful for you. I started making lip gloss back in like December 2019. The idea was in my head for a long time before that, but at first I kept debating like, who the fuck sells lip gloss, who does that? But then later on I realized that's perfect. I don't really see many other people doing it, so I want to do it myself. And not only do I want to sell lip gloss, I want to make the shit myself. I want it to be my own special colors any way I want it, of course, right? So I believe it was like December 2019 or something like that. I posted, like, I had already made the lip glosses. My mom and sister helped me. I already made them, and I posted them on Facebook like, oh, lip gloss is coming soon, and I believe I didn't actually start selling them until like January or whatever of 2020. So going into it, my boyfriend was already kind of skeptical, even though he did give me the money to like start it. He gave me like a lot of money, but he was skeptical because he was saying like, you're going to be making all this lip gloss, you're going to be working hard, you're supposed to like work smarter, not harder, And my whole thing was, but you got to start somewhere. I can't like hire employees or get somebody to do it for me or whatever until I build up some money. You know what I mean? You got to start doing it yourself, whatever, which is still true. But I'm into doing shit like the short way. I'm gonna start now and then build it up. He's into don't start the shit until it's perfect. So yeah. So I started making the lip gloss. It's fun or whatever at first. It's super fun because I'm not making like large quantities of lip gloss. I'm just making a few. It starts selling or whatever, and my mom and sister will always help, but my mom wouldn't be wanting to help because she's like, you gotta realize, like, well, sometimes she wouldn't want to help because she would be like, you gotta realize this is your dream, this ain't everybody else's, and this shit ain't fun to do. Like mixing all this stuff and everything like that, that's cool, but then when it comes to filling up those tubes, y'all, when it comes to filling up the tubes, it takes so much effort. Like I will only be getting like 60 done in like 7 or 8 hours, literally, because mixing all the stuff, making sure it's perfect. I like try a little bit to make sure that everything is fine with it, and then filling up all the tubes. Then after you fill up the tubes, you have to put the caps on. Then after you put the little caps on, like the little squeeze thing that you squeeze it out, you put the lid on, tighten it. Then after you do that, you have to wash them off, wipe them down so that they're not all sticky, because it does get really messy. You have to constantly change your gloves. Like it would just be so much that goes into it. And then when I'm about to sell it, I wipe them down again with like a disinfectant wipe, and then I have to put the labels on, and then I have to print out the shipping labels, and then I have to put the shipping labels on the envelopes, and then I have to put the lip glosses that I made inside the envelopes, and I have to mail them off, go to the post office, da 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 da. It would just be so much. And my thing is, I just don't like. I ended up seeing what my boyfriend was saying, like, you're working hard. Like, I'm sitting here trying to get out of working a 9 to 5, but right now I'm working 9 to 9, like, because this shit takes so long. Like, it'd be so much better if it was something like how people wholesale shit, like you wholesale bundles or clothes, or people who sell eyelashes. You're not actually sitting there taking the time to make it yourself. But then on top of that, I still had my 9 to 5 job. So to anybody who's selling something, I would recommend to do something that you don't really have to work that hard for and you're slaving and stressing over all the time. So that's the first reason. I'm gonna just put it out there. It's okay if you're doing something right now and then you had an interest in it at first, but then now you don't have an interest in it. It's okay. People fail business ventures all the time. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, whoever the fuck else is millionaires, they didn't just get their shit on the first shot. I'm sure they went through many different things to get to what they actually wanted to be doing in life, and that's fine. People have failed business ventures or whatever, but you don't know until you try it. I thought the lip gloss shit was sweet, and I quickly found out that's not, like, filling up them tubes all day, it's just not for me. I felt like I was slaving in like some type of a warehouse or something, and that's just not what I wanted to do. But I'll find something else. So anyway, that's the first reason. The second reason is not that it matters, but after I started doing lip gloss or making lip gloss or whatever, I started selling my lip gloss and shit. I noticed more and more people from my city selling lip gloss, which is cool. That's all fine and dandy. I don't give a fuck what you sell. Whatever you do, that's on you. Cool, good job. But when I have a problem is when they look like exact replicas of my shit. When I'm scrolling down my timeline, I'm like, oh look, my lip gloss, but it's not my fucking lip gloss. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be different if y'all was selling different types of shit. But when you got a lip gloss that literally, because I still wear my lip gloss, I be having like a bunch of them, but like this, like with the rose petals. Granted, I'm not the only person that's ever done that, and that's perfectly fine. But when we're in the same exact small ass city, my city is small, like, we're selling to the same audience right now, even though I had like a bigger audience because of my YouTube and stuff, but for the most part we're selling to the same audience. So like, you want to give them a variety to choose from. It's making it more like a competition if we're all doing the same shit. Like, there's different shit. You have to be original and like come up with your own shit, not just copy somebody else's shit because you see it's kind of working for them. That's just not cool. And that's honestly not even like a main reason. Like, it's not, but it's just something that I would just constantly get on Facebook and be like, damn, yo, another one? Like, you too? You copying my shit too? Or people come in my inbox like, oh girl, can you tell me your ingredients for the lip gloss which you use? Bitch, no. Just like I research my own shit, you research your own shit. It's simple. Like, the third reason would be that I was like putting like in a lot of money, like thousands of dollars into the shit, and I wouldn't be getting that much back. I didn't reach a big enough audience yet, so I wouldn't be getting nearly as much back. And plus, lip glosses are something that you charge cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't upcharge lip gloss. Like, you're not going to make it like $15 for a lip gloss when I can go to the beauty supply store and get a lip gloss for $1.99. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that's cheap, so you don't make your profit back really fast. Like, people be making back a big profit when you're doing like wholesale, and like when you're other things that you could simply just charge a lot more money on. But I just wasn't making my money back fast enough, and right now I honestly don't have the money to be fucking around with. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that much money to be like fucking around with and like just throwing it out into something and not really getting it back. Oh, I did want to add with the one reason when I said like filling up the tubes took so long. I watched, whose video was it? Mocha P Beauties. Her lip glosses look so bomb, but I watched her video about the little filling machine thing, and I had got one, but like it's hard to clean. I don't know if I had a defective one or what, but like when I would go to clean it, I would be like, it'd still be like pieces of lint and shit from like the napkin or the wipes that I use to like dry it off and shit. Or if you just leave the water after you wash it out and clean it, if you just leave the water without using the napkin, it'll be like brown and black shit coming out of it. And I don't play like that with my products. Like, it's not about to be nothing dirty or wrong or nothing with my products. So I just wasn't really feeling that. I don't know how she cleaned hers. She did a video on it. I felt like I watched it, but it just didn't seem effective to me. So yeah. Another reason I stopped is because I had a handful of people telling me that my lip gloss was like burning their lips and stuff like that, which it didn't burn mine, and there was a whole bunch of other people that completely loved it. But it was just those handful of people whose lips it did burn. I was like, damn, I don't want to be responsible for shit like this. And then like something that people can like drag your name through the mud for. I didn't want to be responsible for that at all. So that was another thing. I would get so discouraged every time somebody said that it burned their lips or their lips tingled a little bit. I'd be like, damn. I feel like towards the end I found the reason for the tingling, but it was still one person who said that my clear lip gloss made their lips tingle, and I just didn't understand that at all. But everybody's lips is different. The sensitivity like and shit is different. Another reason is I was trying to focus on too many things at once. I was trying to focus on my YouTube. I was trying to focus on the graphic design. I do make intro videos like for YouTube, and I also do logos and stuff. So if anybody needs one, let me know. I was focusing on that, the lip gloss. It was just, then trying to work on like merch and stuff. It was just too much for me to focus on. Like something would have to be on the back burner, and most times it would be YouTube, when YouTube is actually what I love doing the most. So like it just wasn't working out. It just wasn't. But once I do get enough money and I could hire people and stuff like that, I definitely would start doing lip gloss again, because overall I did like it. And sometimes I do be missing it. Like I'll be like, damn, I miss selling lip gloss. Like we're young, y'all. Like we have time to make mistakes, figure out what we do want to do, what we don't want to do, and all that. It doesn't fucking matter, long as in the end you're successful at whatever the fuck you do. If it's something that's not working out for you, stop it while you're ahead. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, smack the out over your screen right where the subscribe button is, and you might as well hit the notification bell, because you already know I'm gonna be right back at it like a crap addict, and that's poo. Adios.